Derek Lunsford sounds very confident going into the Olympia this year. Is he overconfident? If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Okay, Derek's been talking a big game leading up to this Olympia. You should be confident in yourself. You should believe that you could win. But I'm wondering if all this might happen to end up backfiring on him. Before I get into that, let's go back a few years. Derek has always shown, he's shown us his insecurities. They first surfaced when he did that Battle for the Olympia training session with Samson Dauda and Nick Walker. And during that training session, Derek wanted them to take off their shirts while they're working out. Derek didn't really want to do that. And he's like, well, why should I have to? These two guys are the ones that are going to be fighting for third and fourth place. Well, we saw how that turned out. Derek lost the title and placed third. That was when we first started to see some of Derek's insecurities. And it's been discussed occasionally since then. Now, going into this Olympia, Derek is talking very confidently. And like I said before, you should believe that you can win. But I'm feeling that this could end up backfiring on him. You know, it was a few months ago that he made the statement that none of his competitors are training harder than him. He's training harder than the rest of the pack. Well, I think Hadi Choopan, for one, might beg to differ with that. And just recently, he was asked, what are you going to bring to the Olympia this year to beat your competitors? And he's like, I don't have to bring anything to beat them. They have to bring to beat me. Showing a lot of confidence, maybe overconfident. Now, bear with me, I'm getting to the point. Derek has not been the most liked Olympia champion. I would think it might be safe to say he might be the most disliked Mr. Olympia in history. I think he took that role from Phil Heath. Now, to Phil Heath's credit, after he retired, the fans started changing their feelings towards him. I think a lot of it had to do with the way he responded to the naysayers on social media, but nonetheless, he became hated Mr. Olympia. People don't like Derek. One of the reasons is that he comes across as being fake. He's putting on an act for everybody, and that turns people off. Okay, he's having all this big talk leading up to the Olympia, and we know he has insecurity problems. I said before, and I'm saying it again, I do not see Derek leaving Las Vegas three-time Mr. Olympia. I have a feeling he might not even grab a second place finish. I can see him placing third or possibly lower. We've seen it happen before. He went from champion down to third. I think if Derek loses, and if he places anything less than second, at least second place, you still make an argument or find a way to make an argument that he still could have won or should have won if he's right behind the winner. But when you're two places behind, it becomes a little more difficult to make that argument, and I can see that happening. I can very well see with that scenario taking place, I can see Derek and his prep coach, Chris Aceto, actually parting ways. I think there's issues, at least inside Derek's head, with Chris working with both him and Andrew is, in many people's eyes, on the cusp of taking Derek out. So Derek places anything less than second, or if he even, worst case scenario for Derek, places behind Andrew, which he did state at this year's battle for the Olympia, that as long as he's there, Andrew will never be Mr. Olympia. That means that Andrew will never beat him. I can definitely see a breakup within Team Lunsford Aceto if this all plays out this way. And my gut feeling is, hey, I said it before, I'm wrong a lot of times, but I'm also right sometimes. My gut feeling is Derek's not leaving Mr. Olympia, leaving Las Vegas, Mr. Olympia. I see Derek placing out of the top two. And I do see Derek looking elsewhere for a prep coach. Okay, you could agree or disagree with anything I've said in this video. Either way, let me know in the comments section. This is Michael Diamond. I'd like to thank you for watching Muscle Central.